So I was on a walk recently, and I was walking with my cousin. And his life is pretty unfortunate. One of his close people, I won't mention who it is handicapped. They're sitting in a wheelchair, and they cannot move. But me being the person I am, you're gonna think that I'm insane, probably. I said that is your fault. I think that everything in your life is your fault, and it doesn't matter if it's a good thing or it's a bad thing. Everything in your life is your fault. And once I realized that myself, I became successful. When I took full self-accountability, suddenly money started flowing in, problems started, vanishing away, life became better. And why is that? It's because everything in your life truly is your fault. One good example that I recently have come up with is used to have a friend who is pretty overweight. Alright, he has a big ass belly, and he always kept on blaming his mom. He said that, no, my mom doesn't cook healthy, and she cooks in big portions. I didn't say it to him, I didn't want to offend him, but I wish I had. I wish I had said it, but I was thinking to myself, how the fuck is it your mom's fault? Your mom comes back home all tired. She definitely doesn't want to cook, and she definitely doesn't want to cook for you. Maybe she wants to cook for herself, but not for you. And you're blaming her for her making unhealthy food. But guess what? It is his own choice to fucking eat it. It is his own choice to control the portion size. And it is his own choice not to track calories. It is his fault that he is overweight. If he was tracking calories, if he was making food himself and feeding his mom at the same time, guess what? He would be in perfectly good shape. And the same goes for business. Like, I see a lot of people complaining that, oh, I'm unlucky, I'm not landing any clients, I'm not making any money. Then you start blaming yourself for that. Suddenly you start to see holes in the bucket. For example, if you notice that people aren't replying to you, well, it's most likely not because you're unlucky and they're not seeing you. Trust me, I know. I have had my own business for 15 months now. It is based on cold outreach. Like, I reach out to online fitness coaches and then I help them scale their businesses. And I'm making multiple 5 figures a month while doing that. And most of the time, trust me, these people do see your profile. They do see your message. They even go in your profile and check you out. But they do not reply. And guess what? That is mostly because either your message was too pushy or salesy or shit, you do not have social proof, or you do not seem like a real human being. When you realize that and you start blaming yourself for that, when you take full self-accountability, guess what? You cannot play the victim role anymore, and the only thing that you can do is fix it. Plug the hole in the bucket and hope for the best. And just keep on improving until you win, until you succeed. Start changing your approach. Maybe change up your profile up a little bit. Maybe add photos of yourself. And guess what? People will start seeing you all of a sudden. I'm saying this from my own personal experience because I have experienced it. It took me 6 months until I got my first client. And I got my first client because I realized that everything in my life is my fault. And that is good things and bad things included. I really wish more people understood this. I don't know about you, but I fucking hate it when someone comes up to me and they say, oh, I'm unlucky, oh, Oh, I was born here, so I cannot do that. Stop fucking labeling yourself. Because I am this, I cannot do this. How does that make sense? Dude, I could have said the same shit. Oh, I'm Lithuanian, I'm bound to make 1,200 euros for the rest of my life. Oh, my accent is broken, so I cannot start a business. Oh, I have a fucking shit hairline, so I cannot get on camera. Stop playing the victim role, dude. Just stop playing the victim role. Blame yourself for everything in your life. And that is for the good things included. Dude, if you have a good physique, it is your fault. You went to the gym, it is your fucking fault. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Everything in your life is your fault. And when you realize that, and when you acknowledge that, and when you start to stick by that, everything in your life will just skyrocket. And you've probably noticed, because since you're watching this video, you're in the self-improvement and self-development space. You're interested in becoming better, and you've probably seen multiple videos of, I don't know, Andrew Tate's, whatever, someone else saying that, oh, you should take full self-accountability for yourself in your life. You should blame yourself for everything. And when you do that, your life will become better. Guess why they're saying that? It is because it's fucking true. Truly, dude. Just try blaming yourself for everything in your life for a week. I know that it's not gonna feel good. I know that it's better to play the victim role and blame other people. But would you rather feel better, or would you rather have a better life? I know which one I'm choosing. And I hate blaming myself, alright? My whole life, I've been the person who aversed, how do I say this? If someone was blaming me, I would take that blame and fucking push it off, brush it off on someone else. In any way, shape, or form that I could. I hate being taken accountable for. I hate having control of things in my life. But I realized that I need to do it. And I'm doing it. And I'm succeeding as a result. So start doing the same, man. Alright? Let me recap this video for you. I really want you to take this into consideration. And yeah. Everything in your life is your fault. Once you realize that, your life will become amazing. The good things, those are your fault. If you look good, that is, you are the one to blame for. You went to the gym, you ate healthy, you ate good, and it's your fault. If you're broke, if you look like shit, if you don't have any friends, if you don't have women, if you have bad habits, everything is your fault. Stop blaming things around you. You're the one to blame for. You do not smoke cigarettes because you're addicted. You smoke cigarettes because you cannot fucking control yourself. Blame yourself. Stop putting and brushing off the accountability. Hold yourself accountable. You are the one to blame for. And that's pretty much it. I don't know if you want to stick around. I'm going to talk around for a couple of minutes. If you've seen my past videos, recent videos, I have talked about the fact that something huge is coming up. And something huge did happen. Although it did not succeed in the way that I wanted it to. As you know, it's Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone who's watching. Yesterday was Christmas Eve, and me and my family usually trade presents and gifts on Christmas Eve. So I gave everyone gifts, finally, for the first time in my life, because I finally made money, and I blame myself for that. I am the one to blame for that. I became rich because I worked hard as fuck, and I'm proud of that. And one of my goals, ever since I started my business, was to retire my mom. And I offered it to her. I asked her what her income was, and I said, Mom, if I were to pay you that amount of money monthly, would you quit your job? And she kind of agreed. I'm kind of sad that it didn't work out the way I wanted it to, but she acknowledges the fact that she has to go to work to stay sane, because imagine working for your whole life, and all of a sudden, in just a click of your fingers, you stop working. Your routine would get fucked. You would go insane because you would be bored. And yeah, I understand her. We're gonna try and talk again, because I have the full capabilities and capacity to retire her. And I just truly hate seeing her come back home from work and complain about how stressful it is, how sales is not going good, how she's tired, how she wants to go to sleep, how she fucking hates her boss. It's awful. We're gonna talk, and if she doesn't want to fully quit her job, I'm at least gonna try and get her to work on like part-time, not full-time, not 100%, but like 50% or 25%. Again, I have the full capabilities to retire her fully, and I wish I could, but it's up to her. I offered it to her. I have the money, I have everything I need to take care of her for the rest of her life. It's only up to her to pull the trigger and actually quit her job. But yeah, I blame myself for this. I became successful and I got the opportunity to retire my mom. I am the one to blame for that. Sticking to today's topic, I'm the one to blame for that. And I am proud of myself. I pushed so fucking hard. I worked so hard. And now I'm here. Yeah, I hope this video made sense to you. I hope you liked it. And that's about it. You have a beautiful Christmas if you're gonna celebrate. And yeah, man, take care. Bye-bye.